Hello everybody. Today I would like to tell you about the Myzamir log viewers. As you understand, it makes sense to talk about that only when the application works with log files. And I can remind you that besides that, Myzamir can work with interaction server event logger database and to work as interaction server client. As you can see on my screen, I have loaded a few log files to the application. Now then, working with log files, you need to see details of selected message, attributes, parameters and user data. It's very easy, you just need to click on the time step on the message and the information will be shown on the lower panel, it's message panel, and also a name of log files is displayed on this panel in the button. And the message details are shown on the lower panel. And as you can see, what we got now is just a piece of log files which is positioned to my message. I select message, and on the lower panel we see this message in the log file. It's actually a simple built-in editor, and you can scroll it up and down, and you can use a search option and some other things with this simple editor. And to get more information about shortcuts which you can use, just open the application help file. Okay. But in many cases it's much more convenient to work with some external text editor and to load the log file to this editor and to watch and track it there. And you can do it right from the Myzamir application. For that, you just need to double click on the time step of the message, and the log file is opened in the external editor right in the place which corresponds to the selected message. It's just shown message here, event acknowledgement, and the same message is here. Basically, you can configure any text editor which you want to work with Myzamir application. You just need to be sure that this text editor understands parameters such as file name and position on the file, I mean line number, as command line parameters for this text editor. And now I will show you where is the configuration in Myzamir application and how to configure external text editor. For that, we open the options window. And you can see that the very first option is just configuration of the external text editor or log viewer. And what you need to do is you just need to check this checkbox to use the editor and to define the command line to start text editor. And on the places of line number and file name on the command line, you need to write line and file in the angle brackets. And of course, if you don't have your editor in the system path, you need to define the whole path in this line. Okay, let's close this window, and I can show you a couple more places where you can start the external editor from. First is graph. For example, if I refresh this, I'm getting some picture and some points here, and if I press click button and press control button and click on the point, the text editor will be opened right on the message that is related to this graphical point. One more time, Control and click. See, it works. And one more place is health, which will be discussed later as well. If we select some lines from here and double click on it, again it opens external editor for this place, for the place of the message. Also, we have an option to forget completely about the logs and to show on the lower panel only message details, just information collected from the log file, but not log file itself. And of course, the same way we are using when we are working with event logger database and in interaction server client mode. Let's open the options window again, and now uncheck this checkbox and uncheck also this one. This is performance bar, and you see that performance will be increased if we are not using internal log viewer. And also this option not to use log files for preview is very useful when you are going to work with huge log files, like many gigabytes log files. So I'm saving this option, and now I need to clear the information and refresh. Clear refresh works every time when you need just to process the same log files with the new options. So, and now you can see that the lower panel, message panel, has been changed. It is already not a piece of log file, but it's just information about attributes and user data and everything related to the message. But it is actually information generated by Myzamir application. It is not a log file. That's basically all for today, and see you next time. And now, as usual, a short review.